Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report and I am your host Robert Jordan. Everyone please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay guys, let's check in on the Democrats. The Democrats are up to something. We know that the Democrats have been out of power for 4 years. We know that they're doing everything they can to get Trump out of power. For the last 4 years, they tried to block him at every turn. Everything that they do is to harm or in some way obstruct Trump. And I think that's what this whole thing is over. This whole virus thing is over. These lockdowns and stuff like this. I'm going to show you what they're doing in Los Angeles, Chicago, and then Portland. And we're going to get out of here. It's going to be a very short clip. I'm going to try and do it as fast as I can. But anyway, this is what's going on in big giant Los Angeles, which happens to be my hometown. I don't live there now, but it happens to be my hometown. LA mayor warns of mass deaths, condemns Trump's false hope, and says his city will be on lockdown for 2 months, maybe even longer. Now, I don't know if any of you know how big LA is, but it's like 8 to 10 million people there. I don't know how you lock down 8 to 10 million people for 2 months, but it seems like suicide to me. But the part is, he condemns Trump. You see, all this is aimed at Trump. Everything they're doing there is aimed at Trump. Trump wants to open the country up by Easter. They want to prolong it for 2 months, or 3 months. Everything is against him. During this Tuesday press conference, Garcetti announced that the Department of Water and Power will be shutting off services for the businesses that don't comply with the Safer at Home ordinance. The Los Angeles mayor also warned of mass deaths, condemned Trump's false hope of the country opening soon, and said his city would be on lockdown until at least May, maybe even longer. He condemns Trump's false hope of the country reopening soon. Wouldn't, as a leader, that's what you would tell your people? You would want to give your people hope, wouldn't you? That's not what the Democrats are doing. They're after something else. Let me show you what they're after. We're going to get to it. Los Angeles residents will be confined to their homes until May at the earliest, Garcetti told the Insider. I think it is at least 2 months, he said, and be prepared for longer. You'll notice all the Democrat mayors are saying 2 months now because the Democrats are all on one page. Whatever one of them's doing, they're like a cult, so they're always all on the same page. And so now they're all saying 2 months. In 2 months, most of these cities will be third world poor, and they know that. I can't say that strongly enough, the mayor said. Optimism, he said, has got to be grounded in data, and right now the data is not good. Okay? Giving people false hope will crush their spirits and will kill more people. Killing, listen how these people talk. Adding it would change their actions by instilling a sense of normality at the most abnormal time in a generation. This will not kill most of us, he said. It will kill a lot more people than we're used to seeing dying around us. President Trump said during the Fox News town hall that he would like to have the country open by Easter. I would love to have the country open by Easter, Trump said. So you see what they're doing. They're fighting Trump, and they're using this virus to destabilize Trump. Here's Chicago, same thing. This is probably one of the most wicked mayors the country has. This is Lightfoot. On stay-at-home order, citations to be issued. Parks could be shut down. Visibly frustrated with reports of gatherings throughout the Chicago, Lightfoot delivered a stern warning to those who continue to get together during the pandemic. We will shut it down and you may be arrested. Now, they want to arrest people for violating an ordinance, but they're releasing people at the same time because of the virus. Stay at home and only go out for essentials. You have to readjust your thinking. Be smart, Lightfoot said. Not only will our police be deployed to shut them down if you are not abiding by these orders, we will be forced to shut down the parks and the lakefronts. And they did. She just did yesterday. The situation is deadly serious, and we need you to take it deadly serious. Okay, so they're playing this thing up all the way, right? The Democrats are playing this thing up all the way. They're going to make this big, giant pandemic. Nobody can get together. It's something cooking, believe me. Now, let me show you where all this is going to lead, because they obviously know what's going to happen after 2 months of lockdown in some of these large urban cities. People are going to get violent. There's going to be unrest. Here's what happened in Portland. Stores vandalized in Portland as business ordered to close. Inmates released. Police ordered to cite in lieu of arrest. Okay? This is what the Democrats are doing. They're releasing the prisoners. They're telling the businesses to close. Okay? What happens when a governor orders businesses to close, jails to release dozens of inmates, and police announce they will only respond to life-threatening calls and issue citations instead of arresting people? Anyone with 3 functioning brain cells can see where this toxic combination is headed. Okay? The Democrats know what they're doing. They want unrest. And by the way, in 2 months, people, in 2 months, it'll be the beginning of June. Okay? That's the beginning of summer. I believe the Democrats are preparing us for a long, hot summer. Sure enough, just one day into Oregon Governor Kate Brown's order that all business deemed non-essential are to close, vandals smashed out windows of 7 businesses in Portland's Fancy Pants Pearl District. This has led to several businesses in the area to board up their windows. So it's already started in Portland. I'm going to show you the local news clip.
COVID-19 is not just shutting down local businesses. It's causing some of them to board up as well. Fox 12's Marilyn Deutsch reports from Northwest Portland.
At least 3 businesses right here on Northwest Gleason and 13th neatly boarded up this morning. The Keene Footwear Store, River Pig Saloon, and Filson Clothing. All windows boarded on these stores, not just 1 or 2 that might have been broken into. I spoke to a couple of the store owners who boarded up their businesses overnight. They say this is all precautionary in these uncertain times. Some fear the possibility of looting.
Yeah, I'm very worried about looting. I'm worried about a lot of things, but looting is definitely front of mind right now, especially because it happened next door. And we're 3 days into this closure. I can only imagine what's going to happen a month or 2 months into it.
Just this past weekend, and only blocks away at 10th and Lovejoy, police did get reports of vandals hurling rocks, hitting 7 different businesses in that 1-block area. The Pearl District may be upscale and trendy, still it's not immune from the coronavirus or the spiraling economic effects. Michael Chown works in the Pearl. He was upset today to see the glass windows covered with plywood.
It's scary, honestly. I'm just driving down the street and no one's walking around. People walk around in the rain, no problem. So the weather's not the problem. It's just no one's working, no one's outside.
The boarded up buildings, just one more sign that the economy is in free fall and that this may not end soon. In Northwest Portland, Marilyn Deutsch, Fox 12 Oregon.
Okay, that's what the Democrats got planned for us, guys. All right? They want to shut down. They want dissatisfaction. They want people in the street this summer. I know that's what they're doing. That's something the Democrats will do. It's their last chance. They're not going to beat Trump in an election, and they know that. So they want people in the streets, and that's what they're breeding.